tell us where we're at right now?
We are now in Colmar in France, and we are going to visit Liebherr for the truck excavators, and then the mining excavators. And we'll see some demolition machinery, so big machinery.
It's cool.
Sleep? Very good. Thank you. Did you run?
Yes.
Yes.
It has been freshly painted.
Alright. Welcome everybody to Liebherr. Welcome everybody to Liebherr. We're outside of Colmar, France this morning. This is the earth moving division of the company. We're going to see the excavator factory right now, and then this afternoon we're going to go to their mining factory. We just drove through it, or just drove by it. We also drove by the Statue of Liberty this morning, which is also in Colmar, France, because the guy that created it, I guess, is from here. These are some old machines that they produced back in the day. We're going to see the latest and greatest just now, so I can't wait to share this with everyone, because I am very excited right now. There's excavators everywhere.
All right.
This of the tail plates here, and the machine got bigger. Bigger problem working down the
Look at this.
Here, the 1976.
Yeah, I'm really like this. This is going to fit on a demolition excavator, so I'm pretty excited.
Everything you can order your machine custom painted, they paint it here. They don't send it to the dealer and the dealer paints it. So not only do they do full, I just want my machine green, but in Europe you can even pick what parts of the machine you want painted. He just said this is going to a Dutch construction company that'll be working in salt water in the ocean. So this is a saltwater corrosive resistant paint job on this machine, because it'll be working around salt water, which I didn't know was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. These guys have it figured out. We're standing where they assemble everything right now. We're in between where the machine gets its undercarriage and its counterweight. There's, I think, 25 machines on this line. These are about the medium-sized excavators. It's pretty impressive. behind me is where they fill the machine with all the different fluids, and so they get the fluids correct on each machine. They have a little barcode scanner. They'll scan the barcode, the computer will tell them, hey, these are what fluids you need, and the machine will automatically fill the thing with the fluids necessary. It'll flush the machine twice over through the filter 2 times to make sure everything is good to go, which is pretty damn cool. 2 other things I learned today. They have a plasma cutter that's underwater. Underwater gives you more precision, a better cut, and prevents fumes from escaping as you cut, which I didn't know. Every machine has a, this is another thing, I'm just gonna start saying some things that I learned. Since excavators are technically cranes and they lift stuff, they need to be built by a certified welder, so each machine has a little tag on it saying exactly who welded that machine. It's a combination of hand and robot, but you need to have the certified welder sign off on that machine per law. Every welder has to be recertified every year, and that's only for excavators, because excavators are lifting things, which technically makes them a crane, which I thought was pretty fascinating. .980 Ass Excavator configuration, catwalks, retractable ladder, super heavy duty undercarriage for quarry applications. What size bucket will be on this? 6.5 cubic meters.
If you do have, for example, rock breakup, you will have this main entry.
So this is Liebherr's coupler setup. It's pretty slick. It allows, it's like oil quick, it allows the operator to use all different types of hydraulic attachments without having to disconnect hoses themselves. They just stand in the cab, it's all taken care of. You can run hammers, you can run pile drivers, you can run anything hydraulically that'll couple into this size coupler through this block. The fascinating thing is it has sensors, so once you couple onto whatever tool you have, the computer will read what tool it is, recognize it, and set your pressure and flow automatically. You don't have to select what tool you have from in the cab. It also has an electrical component to run something like a magnet. That's very, 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 very slick. Where the special application machines are, demolition and tunneling.
I'm really enjoying, that's what I'm here. Demolition machine. What else? Look at this 980.
They design the stick so the cylinder is within the stick so you can't damage it. As this machine is digging above it, rocks are falling onto the stick. It'll just bounce off the steel rather than slamming into the cylinder and damaging the cylinder. It's pretty clever. $940. Demolition. Wow, look at the color of that one. Look at all these.
same, you see the upper carriage, the same you see on the other side, but now you have the under carriage. You
Yeah.
have the several attachments we will put on.
Yeah, that looks a lot bigger in here.
Yeah, you see on the under carriage you have the jacket.
So this is a 980 demolition machine. Every track, each track, one of two, is 19 tons. The undercarriage can vary in width if they want for transportation. To take the tracks off, there's hydraulic jacks underneath the machine. So they'll take these, unpin it, swing it out, extend the jacks, it lifts the whole machine up, and then they can unbolt and remove the actual tracks, put those on a truck, drive it to the next site, and then bring it all back. They don't need a crane to take the tracks off, put it back on, because of these jacks underneath the machine, built onto the machine. Everything is just so well engineered, and I appreciate it so much, so much. These people think about how they build these things. It's amazing. It's almost a 200-ton machine we're standing under right now. Monster. Super low ground pressure tracks. I've seen this set up before on dozers, not on excavators. The ends are curved so you can turn more easily, and it does less damage to the ground, which is quite fascinating. I'm telling you, everything here is so thought through. That's so clever. I'm shopping for my next machine color right now. I just can't decide. Do I want purple? Do I want pink? Do I want mid-green? I don't know. Brown, perhaps? All right, finish up the factory. Now we get to test the product. 934 excavator. I've heard amazing things about these machines. I don't know why I've heard it so often, but every time someone runs a Liebherr, they're like, whoa, this is the nicest machine I've ever run. I don't have the operating ability to actually tell you if it's the nicest machine I've run, because I don't know anything about running equipment, but it's gonna be fun. Hugo's all excited. Hugo's after it. Wait for her time. This machine is so so smooth, so smooth. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just tried to make a trench. I'd be a terrible, terrible, terrible pipe crew guy. But it's so smooth and it just makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of buttons here. I don't know what any of these buttons do, but the machine just makes a lot of sense. This is just feels good. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I am very, very content. Very content. Well, we just had some lunch, nice little picnic prepared for us by the kitchen at Liebherr. Finished up the factory, ran a machine. Now here we are sitting in a vineyard up on a hill overlooking the French countryside at a castle with an old man that walked up here and his food. He eats here regularly, so he's eating with us right now. Hugo's drinking wine with him. Typical France.
I'm always drinking wine.
Yeah, he's always drinking wine. So I guess that's typical Hugo too.
Do you think this was
We're back to the main program, and that is why we're here in Colmar, the Liebherr mining manufacturing facility. So we are about to see some very large machines, very large machines. I've never seen any of these. I haven't seen big Liebherr excavators. Hugo has not. He's actually, before we go in, gonna have to change his Instagram handle from big machinery to huge machinery. And it should be a good time.
So, let's go.
Welcome.
I think
This is the test machine, it's a prototype. Mining trucks from Liebherr, we have already the systems. But it's like a kind of rough. And here, with this body system, they install it.
This is the Liebherr 236 haul truck. This is the only haul truck they make here. The rest of them they actually make in the United States. The big difference between this truck is, I'm gonna speak quickly, it's an electric drive truck just like the much bigger trucks, but it's 100 tons. So I believe it's the only electric drive 100-ton truck on the market.
That was big. What?
Just get this new large Liebherr cab. 9400?
It's on the 9600 today, and it will be installed in the 9400 and the 9800 in the future.
This thing's huge. You have, this is your operating seat right here, and then you have your buddy seat right here. Electronics in the back. This is crazy. This is very spacious. Very nice. Look at how big this is. Wow.
It's bigger than my room.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the sink for me.
What's going on here?
So, it's official now. I'm from BuildWitt. Thanks to you, Aaron.
This is the 9150 Liebherr. There's a 9100 right over there getting worked on as well. 50% of the volume that comes out of this factory is the smaller machines. Smaller. This is a 100-ton machine. That's a 150-ton machine. So this is typically, you'll see this in quarry type applications for the most part. There's, I mean, maybe 5 of these in the United States, if that. I've seen one of them. They're beautiful machines. They're just not very common in the US, but absolutely incredible. Yeah, this is the smallest machine they make here. Now, for the big stuff. Now that we got the small stuff done with, let's go see the real machines.
Those are small stuff. So what is the American mandate also small?
Look at this. This is for, as he just explained, the 9600, their second biggest shovel. This is just one of the 2 engines. They have 2, because if you go bigger than this, it doesn't quite fit and make sense for the design of the machine. So this is not the only power unit. This is just 50% of the unit of their second largest shovel, not even their largest shovel. Yeah. It's going to cold climate because of these little rubber bits that keeps the snow from getting into the engine area. Or that's the fan right there. Wow. The 9600. 9600 fuel tank. This is the fuel tank. Wow. Yeah, this is a 9800, so this is the biggest machine they make. It doesn't even have the undercarriage on right now, or obviously the boom and stick, and that is unbelievably enormous. Just look at that thing. I'm not being very helpful with my words right now because I'm just so impressed. This is a crazy place. Like this on. Okay, so this is actually an electric machine, not a diesel machine. So it has an electric system instead of a big diesel engine. I asked why. Mine owners are converting some of their diesel burning fleets to electric fleets because it's seen as more eco-friendly, especially in applications like coal that's not super popular from an ecological standpoint. Doing things like converting their fleet to electric helps sell the products they're creating. So the machine will have a trailing cable that'll come into the back just like a big shovel or a dragline that we see all the time. I haven't seen this before. I've never seen these big Liebherr excavators before, but I've never seen the trailing cable into a shovel like this.
What are we doing?
We're going on to the 9600 right here, and we're going to ride in it. I didn't know we were going to get a ride, but we're going to get a ride.
Et il fait quoi, Alban? Il passe sur le bout de machine, là?
Ouais, c'est des essais pour un logiciel de simulation de...
Are we good? Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, that was the Liebherr 9600. To my immediate left, there's a 9800. One of the cooler heavy equipment manufacturing experiences I've ever had, and especially because it's in France. That's all that we have here with the big excavator factory. What a treat. This is why we came to France. Next up, we get in the car, drive 4 hours into Germany, and we're gonna check out more Liebherr tomorrow. So with that, we'll see you in the next one.